Welcome to FlavorWise. I'm Dana Mallinger, registered dietitian nutritionist. It is my passion to inspire and empower you to achieve your full health potential using real food with exquisite flavor. This episode is sponsored by Moulter's Fresh Market. We are ready to prepare our nachos, and I'm joined with Jared and Whitney. So I'm a little curious on what you thought when I said we'd be preparing healthy nachos, especially Jared.
I personally have a lot invested into tacos. So this kind of became like a greeting, like a way of saying I love you and my family. Like that's how much we like tacos. And so you said like healthy nachos. I'm open but cautious.
So winning you over will be the true test.
I would say yeah. If you can win me, I may not have the highest standards, you know, when it but I could tell you if it tastes good, I can tell you that. I mean, I can think, oh, this doesn't taste very good, and then still eat a lot of it.
Well, and that's the key to having something healthy is it has to taste good.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
So ready to put our nachos together. So we have our pico de gallo, fresh, our guacamole sauce, fresh, some other toppings. So I did pre-cooked chicken. I recently went on vacation and ordered nachos. Do you know how many calories were in that order of nachos?
1,000?
1,200.
It was almost 3,000 calories.
What?
In that order of nachos for an appetizer. So you know how many calories are in a pound of fat?
Of
3,500.
Yeah.
So that nachos was almost a pound.
Yuck.
Right. So it's important to know what you're putting into your nachos. One of the things that can really get us are the chips. So I'm counting them out. This particular brand was 13 chips is one serving, about 140 calories.
As a chip lover, that's like salty snacks are my favorite. 13 chips feels like nothing.
Exactly. I think when you do the nachos as a dip or pile high, it can be a trap, and that's where you can get the extra calories. Doing it this way, we strategically pile on all of the ingredients, so each chip has everything.
It's like packed full.
Right, and you're getting a nice solid meal with it and not going overboard. This is a white cheddar with pepper. It is not aged, so it has a little less calories. This one was about 100 calories per ounce.
Oh, I didn't realize that aged cheese had more calories.
Yeah, so new cheeses have a lot less calories. The difference between 120 calories for a cheddar as opposed to a mozzarella that's a new cheese down to 80 calories.
Okay.
That's a big difference, especially if you want to lose weight and enjoy your nachos. We chose chicken because chicken is lean. 110 calories for the one serving. It's not adding a lot. So I am going to strategically have them all balanced. So each bite.
It's fully representative of the palette, the flavor.
You want a little bit of everything in
Yes.
it. You start to pile this on, and that 13 chips doesn't look so bad.
That looks better.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm still a skeptic. I can try 3 or 4 plates to be sure if that helps.
Right, we'll make a little bit more.
Yeah, just
Yeah, and they're healthy, so
be sure.
you can
Right.
eat, as many as you want.
So that is what people think. Yes.
Right.
The thing with being healthy is still staying within that portion control.
Oh, you had to go and ruin it with your dietitian talk.
Right.
Why did you choose the blue chips over like the white or the yellow corn chips?
The reason I chose these chips is I was looking for a whole grain. Corn is considered a grain, and it's made with the whole corn kernel as opposed to part of the corn kernel, which would be more processed. They strip the fiber, they strip the vitamins and the protein in that grain, and are left just with that starchy portion, and then have additives that we add back in. So if we use the whole grain, we have maintained all of those nutrients within the whole grain. So if they say whole grain, they are whole grain.
Okay.
When they say multi-grain,
Oh,
then
tricked ya.
yes. So that may mean multi-refined grains, but it's not the whole grain.
Okay.
We are using, for the sake of being in the studio, a pizza oven. You can use a regular oven. You can use a microwave.
Also, I have another weird question. If you're wanting to introduce more like fresh things, how do you do that? Because it seems like it's almost just so much trouble.
Yeah.
And you're not really sure where to start sometimes.
I think the key is just starting. You have to make mistakes. You never know. It could be your favorite food in the world, and if you didn't try it, you missed out completely on something that you would absolutely love. Being open to it is the key. And some fresh jalapenos. Fresh is what I recommend with everything, including the less processed, the more we're going to have better flavor, the less salt, the less additives, and more flavonoids.
Is there flavonoids in red wine?
There are flavonoids in red wine.
You think there's flavonoids in scotch? Are we on that? That's a no? That's a no? Okay.
I don't think so. So we have our nachos, the complete plate. I'm going to bring them over.
Such service.
There's a lot of benefits to the nachos. You can add beans. Beans are high in fiber. So there's a lot of variety that you can get as opposed to chips and cheese sauce. He's ready to
He doesn't care. He's over it.
What you're saying is really interesting.
Yeah, they're great.
I'm trying to get a little bit of everything. Oh my.
Real good. I like this avocado sauce.
I might need another plate or two to be sure.
I like that little bit of like seasoning that you put on top too. I think that adds a really nice flavor to things. It's nice that you just like made your own and threw it on there.
We can control the amount of salt. The salt is a flavor enhancer, but we don't need that much. Nachos can definitely be part of a healthy diet. The key is choose whole ingredients and make it fresh. Next episode, we will be challenging Jared to see if I can prepare a quesadilla quicker than he can go to a fast food restaurant and pick up a quesadilla.
Does the quesadilla have to make it back here?
It does.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right, good to know.
We will be timed with this challenge, so it will be an exciting one next episode. Thank you for joining me with Flavor Wise, where we choose flavor and live empowered. My name is Dana Mallinger, registered dietitian.